Ah, we're finally back. What a sight. Even though it's possibly corrupted by political overtones and religious overtones, but hey, we're back in Perceive Paradises. Pyro goes up and down like lights on the catwalk. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 New Game Plus. This episode, we are going to be doing Indol, nothing but Indol, because my god, we have wanted to see what we've missed go ever since our last escapade failed in spectacular fashion. Just realised we can't go to the inn and gather up whatever chests we have. What kind of chips do you have, good sir? Anything that we could use for our good pals? The question is, the answer is no, because you suck. So Soma, this is probably going to be a bit awkward because we haven't been back to Indol in a while, so we're probably going to have to recheck literally everything to see, like, oh, I didn't know this was here or whatnot.
You check every little single corner.
Yeah, because who knows? There might be some exclusive chests that containing ultra mega super buster or whatnot,
Or flavor texts.
yeah, or maybe even a heart to heart we might have missed. Because already we're seeing items which don't know if we've already had before or not. All I know is it's definitely intriguing to see. I mean, even to aspects like this, the refugee camp. It's like, I'm awkward to be back here, especially if we do not know if they get out in time for Hindle kicks it. But who knows? And one thing that I want to say straight away is that one thing that I do not like about Indol is guarding an exclusive blade. And what I want to talk about is Perun. To get a blade quest, you need to do charitable things around Norris. As that blasts through our face. Okay.
Come out.
And two of these good deeds are found in here, and they're quite easy to find because they're in obvious places. If you don't know, one is buying cookies from the girl that's right in front of the Indol port, and the other one is chucking coins down from right up there. So it's easy to get, but once you get past the point of no return, you can't come back. So
There's a wall painting back there too.
yeah. So there. So hypothetically speaking, if you were to get Perun right after you
Leave it to me.
right after you leave Indol, which is quite possible, you would be hard to find the others, because how you get the other good deeds done for Perun, they're really obscure. So it kind of sort of screws you out of getting a blade quest. Now, albeit Perun's is not really that fantastic, but if you were to go for a completionist sake, you would be missing out and you would have no idea. But that's a minor thing aside. Either way, let's break into the Lost and Found security area, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, we couldn't get through in here last time.
And now we have boatloads of super strength to just go. Kind of an anticlimactic thing. I would have expected, maybe we bust the gate down or rip it off its hinges. No, it's like kind of silly, and the guards aren't even enemies and aren't even going to bother. And is it just me that in Indol, where all of the core crystals are kept by Malthus and what I can assume to be safeguarded and looked after, I I like just in that one cage in a refugee district. I'm out first, but what if that was a legendary recall crystal that contained the very rare blade with as to screw you over? Just saying. No wonder why he falls. In fact, it makes you feel like if he's keeping track of all his core crystals, then how the hell we found all these rare blades ourselves? But hey ho.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it.
And once again, Tora is fascinated by gates of all things. And something that we haven't done yet is we haven't bought our way into Indor, which we probably won't be able to do because can we even get Merg missions to Indor to advance its stock?
I don't know.
Because that's kind of an awkward thing, how you could rule all districts except for Indor, which I guess makes sense narrative-wise because Amalthus does that, but either way. He can own the religious side, and we can own the merchant side. You know, we can share conquests, of course, because he does that with the World Tree, right? Right? Okay, maybe not. Oh wow, that place in which we just went down. I'm just realizing it now, but it sucks.
The likes of Dougal and Banner grab a piece of the pie.
Therefore, Indol has the power to control war itself.
Banner looked like he'd take more than one piece of pie.
They fled the Gormoti War 10 years ago. But here they are, refugees still.
The Gormoti War, of which we'll never get to see.
Yeah.
If they talked about how we've had Gormoti for 500 years ever since that incident, would have made a bit more sense. just because you say a tragedy happened, it doesn't mean we are automatically engaged. It's more of a case of show, don't tell. Hence why Torna is so good regarding that.
Do you have something to say?
Not really.
Out with it, boy.
With it, Red.
I forgot you said that, my bad.
Guy, I'm just stumbling my way forward.
And found me get nowhere to prove Roof than the World Tree. In fact, I know it's probably not going to be said, but I'd like to imagine that phrase is probably what makes Morag and Zeke hate him more. When it comes to the World Tree, they're saying, "Wait, you don't have a plan. Just feel like I'm gonna go to the World Tree and that's it." That's as far as I got my plan. For the girl on the hill. How fitting. I like how that's mixed with final chorus of which is Mithra's favorite painting. So maybe the girl on the hill is in reference to Pyra. Who's to say? Anyway, let's keep going on. We are going to go through the whole story checkpoints and whatnot, but we are definitely be more astute in looking around, because goddamn, we are not missing a single inch. And even though I mentioned that that you can miss out on Perun's good deeds, we have already done her. We have already done her blade quest, so we don't really feel the need to throw money and whatnot. But it's here just in case you want it. I'm also probably going to say this format's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little more informative since this is like a hypercut of our favorite moments from the game.
Yeah.
So this is more of a focus episode. So I feel like Indol should be, well, where the focus.
There's a chest down there.
Whereabouts? Aha. Well. Okay, technically it's a barrel, but you know, not gonna complain. Is a gold crystal again? Something Amalthus should really have a look at. It's like, it's like I keep tabs on every driver and I keep a hoard of core crystals, except for the ones my employees hide from me, because they're all scams like that. And of course, I let it fly. It's not like I killed the previous praetor to gain power and influence and whatnot. Oh no, wait, yes I did. Ignore that. I don't know. I just feel like through Torna's DLC and also our previous playthrough, Indol's been kind of an enigma. It's been talked about a great deal. It's been like saying it's had so much influence, but yet we've never really seen much of it, except for what Amalthus says and what goes behind the back alley. And I'm not gonna lie, the antagonists that came from Indol, aside from Amalthus, wish I knew what their deal was in Torna and where they are now, because it just feels weird how they came up and said, I'm going to talk about betraying Indol.
Can I ask
And you'll never see me again.
He was creepy with those eyes, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, exactly. Makes him menacing. You just feel like, there were actions to go with that menacing face, apart from what the hell he did to Gort. It's like, what the hell?
Is beyond this gate.
Oh, I remember this. It's like, go rest at the inn. 5 minutes later, go rest at the inn again.
Oh my god, yes! Be like, go to the inn and do this thing. Okay, you did the thing. Go to the inn again. It's like, can't it just be like done like once and then that's it? Anyway, so it did not seem to be any heart-to-heart outside of Indol. We'll say though, that sunset in the back gate, lovely. Actually, for an up on you sleep in a dumpster. And despite having, a Gormati with us, not really is being said about, your Gormati, a Gormati. Do you not have anything to say about, your people being, down there? Kind of a missed opportunity, I feel, but oh well. No missions for days, I guess. Wait, that's a wait. That number said is big. I thought that number said that building it is a big meh. I do not like it. It's okay, just meh. So we're going through and already, I would love to see what kind of architecture this is based on, because I know the Praetorium is meant to be like this religious aspect of ours, but this is quite the, I'm going to assume, a cathedral. So props for the designer and fan models. It definitely combines a fantasy-esque aesthetic as well as a religious one. Mixing the two can be difficult because you can either go one way or the other. This though, I feel like it's serene enough,
Masterpon has worked hard today.
and yet exaggerated enough just to be, fitting of both. Until you look back and realize that there is a massive dragon there, so immersion ruined. But despite that though, nothing seems to be of any interest in here. I mean, because I'm not seeing any heart-to-hearts, no chests. I mean, this is kind of a big missing piece, I feel. Unless maybe there is chest behind here. No. Maybe. Aha!
All in one piece.
We stepped through the door in one piece, yay! And is it me, or does this kind of remind me of the gardens in Torna? Albeit it's more grassy and less sandy. And it's been a while, but I still like this. It's quite the view. View ruined. Makes me kind of wish I had that say like an art print, or something like that. Because if there's one thing that I think the illustrators do nicely, it can be it can be a nice visual spectacle, but it still be enough to be like I want that on my wall. I feel the same way about Persona 5. But for other RPGs aside, let's just go past the guard and go see Amalthus right now. If he's even here. I'm surprised we haven't been stopped yet.
I am too. I thought those guards would stop you, or Rex would say, let's not go further. We don't have any need for this.
Yeah, or maybe like or be told your appointment is not until tomorrow. Go back. I guess Amalthus is going after hours. Surprise! I now find out the praetor of Orest. Here, I have my assistant Shulk, my Nopon waiting Nia and Tora, and also my pet cat Duromark, and Poppy, who's fossil there. Praetor! Oh god, so dumb. So again, can we bust down his door? Like, knock, Amalthus.
Just kill him before we even have to in the game.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just cutting out the middleman.
It'd be cool if we were able to kill him before we actually do in the game, but going over to kill him now, he'd be like a level 120.
Yeah. At some point, Indo would be saved. Maybe Malice and Jin who would be a bit more kind to us, going, "Hey, we fixed your problem. Indo's done." So again, it seems kind of weird how there's just. I wasn't expecting much of this, but at the same time though, not a lot to do in Indol.
Mm-hmm.
Expecting more chests, expecting more, maybe a heart-to-heart or something like that, but here there's maybe not much. I feel like it's a missed opportunity because, yeah, sure, Alchemoth was doomed, was doomed to fall. As Baron Shulk was really adamant to know what was in there. Oh no, Alchemoth fell, but yet still had intrigue. Both before and after the incident.
And it had heart-to-hearts as well.
Yeah, and you can you can even do the heart-to-heart during the fall of Alchemoth. Albeit it'd be weird, but it could still be done. But it just seems a little weird. All spectacle and not much content. How weird. Although I guess say in story wise, I guess can be saying from Orest. Was Shulk reaching for his Monado? Yeah. Hey Shulk, can I have that back now, please? Shulk, distance, dude.
Your audience with the Praetor is scheduled for tomorrow in the Sanctum's audience chamber.
You have already been there.
Mithra called me Haze earlier. Could it be possible that she met me somewhere before? Sometime in the past?
What gives you that impression? The fact that she called you something different.
Thank you very much.
No need to thank me.
Please, stop touching me before they come around.
Are you going all red? I'll tell Pyra I swear.
As long as it's Pyra and not Mithra, I'm fine with that. Almost time. Almost time. Let's go back in the inn again.
Yeah, we pretty much meet with the Praetor and then need to come in the inn again.
Yay! But again, who needs the stairs when you have jumps? I take minor fall damage. Do we have Zeke in our point right now? Nope. Even though he was just now with us. I'm sorry, but when I look at this gun, I just can't think of a very elaborate snowman. The 3 circles on the body and the circles on the sides are arms. I did not know Indol wished for winter. Oh well, don't worry. In a couple of moments, it'll be a different kind of winter. Isn't like everything will be dead.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Sorry, sorry, guards who heard that, but you should probably look for work elsewhere. Just saying. How many more shots are we gonna look at this mural? Probably a lot in my lifetime.
It's from his time as a quester.
Yep. Ah, yes, I remember that time I did mountain climbing. I played Breath of the Wild and got motivated.
And yet we climbed the world tree in a different way.
Yeah,
But I guess that's because we had the Aegis.
I guess. But I would like to know how a Malpus can do it, but yet we can't. And also, I do like how it foreshadows. It foreshadows what the world tree is, just based on the candlelight. How it's metallic and has a metallic door.
Mm-hmm.
So it sort of gives it away immediately, but who to say? I still want to know what the deal is with that. For someone who found nothing, why is he running away and appears to be hiding something? That's my question. Because what's the point of running from nothing?
Maybe he feels like he's stolen them.
Exactly. So. Yeah, but isn't it implied he found pieces of Elysium instead of stole? Oh no, it could be just me extrapolating from all this, but hey, one of the jerk things that he could have done is placed a treasure chest behind his throne and shown it there. Like, I have core crystals behind me, but you can't get them. Nah.
No way.
Or have a treasure chest in a golden glass case.
Yeah. Like, you are going to need a lot of field skills for this. It's like the super boss in Temperantia. For the third shot. This goddamn mural.
You have resonated with him if he did not hold such potential?
Well, Mithra envisioned him as she was losing control.
True, so maybe that is a instance, but it all depends. All depends if Mithra even remembers those visions. Because you'd honestly think that Pyra or Mithra at the very least would say, "You're the guy from the visions." But seeing how there's no mention of them anywhere, I can only guess, like many things, those visions were made and decided upon after Torna was conceived, or for before, I should say. So again, I think that flashback when they were training and everything was different to how it was in Torna. I think that's valid proof on how things were changed on the fly. He even right down to having the messenger be different. Like, it must have been such a rough draft at the time that they just didn't have anything to go on. But hey, it is interesting, and a little bit of trivia that I think is interesting, because yeah, it doesn't tell us about the strict development of Xenoblade, but it does give us a brief timeline for the game's development, and even that I really appreciate. And I'll rest for the third time, even though it's clearly daylight. I didn't know talking to the Praetor was such an exhaustive activity. It's either that or Indole just doesn't like you doing anything else. You have talked to the Praetor. Your day ends, but but I want to go out. We do not want to risk anything topping your day. You spoke to the Praetor. That is your highlight. X. This is a Xenoblade game.
Still intact
Could
after all
could you tell?
Amazing.
What the X?
I'm still totally unclear of where Jin's hatred spurs from.
Well, I think it's the fact that he can't see Laura again, the fact that Milton died and Hugo died. I don't know, because I think it all comes from Amalthus, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But why Jin feels so antagonistic against everyone else? I don't know.
I see.
Even right down to the fact that Rex clearly is a good guy and says, like, I appreciate Blaze, yet he still wants to kill them all.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, mixed message there.
Senator Roderick paid a visit to the Praetorium last night, off the record.
Or maybe just like he can't see Laura anymore, so he just goes
I
off
haven't heard anything
off the
from
rails. Who
Blaze.
knows?
Or maybe he doesn't trust Smithra anymore after what happened.
I can't
Maybe.
imagine he was just paying his respects.
May,
you think it's something to do with the excavation?
Passive blames. Found him for it. Who knows?
Orion armor is so funny looking.
Yeah, it just looks like they're half salvager, half army. They just couldn't decide on which one. We could be battling for Atlantis for all we know, so let's just go for both. It's either that or they're playing Gridiron to a extreme extent. For they're secretly spaceman. Oh god, so that's where Smash Bros. Got spirit mode from. And that's the reason why Sho couldn't do anything about it. It was Rex who knew all along what to do.
Sincere apologies, everyone, but I come with an urgent request.
We don't rest under the blankets like normal people.
Please
Nope.
go to the audience chamber at once.
We're indoor. We couldn't afford blankets, just makeshift sheets.
No, they're painted on.
It's just wood, just painted as such. You actually have prison cells. We just fancy them up a bit. And here we have just talking to Amalthus. So what's going to go on? It's simply going to be trouble is going on to Brancher. Go there now. Good to know.
Not going to sit back and watch. Bridget?
I don't know what it is, but her scowl just frightened me. He's like,
Rex. This is an imperial matter.
But if Tona are really involved, doesn't that make this our problem too?
Matt, did Rextruck say Tora name?
Tora?
As
No,
compensation
no,
towards
no, Tora. I said Torna. Oh. Okay. Master Pun really needs to clean ears.
Very well.
Fair?
And Shulk's like, don't do it.
Don't do it. I got a bad idea. Well, Tambrand, it's our brand. Should we go? And more Borg's part of the crew. So, I guess. I guess that does it for Indol. Kind of a short and sweet thing. I thought it'd be going on for a lot longer, but mostly story and a little bit of secrets here and there. But yeah, that's it. Well, I guess that was lackluster. But oh well. It's nice to know. It is nice to get that bit of clarity holed and dusted. So, I guess that, guys. Guess this Indol episode was omnipotently informative instead of idiotic. But oh well. So I guess for that, we'll head to Brancha and see you next time on the Ultra New Game Plus Xenoblade 2 Readventure Maximum Ultimate Alpha Extreme Edition
Cutie pie.
Alpha Beta Omega. Just using buzzwords which Zeke would say. Anyway, we're done here. See you next time. Tembrancha and a Jerkish boss fight awaits. See ya!